Welcome to my very first playthrough of State of Decay 2 on YouTube. Your host, Arcalorian, and we are about to have some good fun here. I'm new to this. I'm slow pace at this, and as you can tell, I'm covering my face. I'm nervous, anxious, and ready to put this out there for the whole world to see. All 11 people, and that's being generous. I am going to start a new community. I've been playing this game for a little bit. As a little background here, as a 30-second introduction, and I've gotten pretty far in all the levels. So here I am trying to defeat Lethal finally, and I'm halfway through it. I already have the builder and I have the trader. In this series, I'm working on the sheriff and possibly the warlord, and I want to do all this before State of Decay 3 comes out. And so you are about to join me on this journey. Now, as you see right there in the top left corner, that's a old profile of mine from my Xbox Live days back in 05. And so it's not the Arcalorian brand. I'm just deciding to beat this on this old account, I guess, and I've been using it for a while, so maybe Arcalorian to come soon. But we're gonna start a new community, and I want to lay out some of the rules that I'm trying to accomplish in this slow pace. Not to say unedited, but it's gonna be very little editing that goes on this channel. That song sounds so delicious. These are my old communities. Look at that. The Wanderers. Almost 300 days. They almost been a year in game. That's craziness, right? I'll talk about them later, as well as them and them. And so for this YouTube channel, I guess I'm gonna start this new community. And here's the thing. I'm gonna skip the tutorial. I'm gonna do full-on lethal. And I'm going to go to Cascade Hills for this playthrough. And here's the kicker. I am going to recruit people from my legacy, but these people have not actually played anything, meaning like their stats are just as if I rolled them to start a new community, so they're pretty much fresh. I am going to use the boons. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I am not like these professionals. I am not Brian Maynard. I'm just not going to be able to do that. So yes, I need some water and electricity. Come on. And I might as well use the perk of having 4,000 influence. Why not? And so I'm going to start off, and I have a little plan here. Yeah, I'm looking for nutrition, agriculture, and I'm going to recruit somebody that I have in my legacy that's medical. So we'll see how that goes. I just want to do this rollout. I don't even know if I'm gonna put this episode out. May just start off fresh, but it's nice to do. Okay, so let's get a little random in here. And this is gonna be a long while, so I'm gonna play this back and see if it's actually worth putting out as like a bonus episode or something. I don't know. This is interesting. Okay, so I usually like to take my time to find these, not to say perfect characters, but damn it, close. Grew up around cars. Does yoga. What am I looking for? Maybe I'll run into a medicine person that crosses a lot of check marks. I like tough. Tech early adopter. Oh, gymnast. That's actually a pretty decent person. And she's a sheriff? What? I wasn't even looking for anybody with computers because I have like 3 people in my legacy pool. That's just a good. I don't know. I'm just gonna hold on to that. I need to stop. I usually find these characters and I want to keep them so bad. I'm looking at everything else but what I need to look at. That's how it goes, right? Okay, Yoli. Let's see, good on restaurant manager. I don't know if that really just speaks out as far as nutrition. Maybe. Hold on to that person. I'm looking for some real good perks. There's no way man, no. Car's sick. Get out of here. No. Me no want red. Oh, making call. Oh, that's somebody down the line. Not now. Gardening is somebody that I'm looking for. I'm looking for some really cool perks, man. You gotta have the perks, right? Cooking 1 star. That is sad. That is evil. Can take a punch, restaurant manager. There's a lot of those. Patrick with no C. Man, I gotta admit, I do like Jenny. Aww. Jenny looks like somebody that I can use and then get rid of the other computer people that I have in my legacy pool. I get rid of Jenny. Oh, Jenny is nice though for computers. What to do? Yoli. See what Carver has. High pain threshold, fast food worker, warlord. Look at his health. Plus 30. My gosh. Fast food worker to be a nutritionist. That's funny. Double shift without the customer knowing how tired you are. But his health is pretty good. He's a warlord. He's a builder. I'm looking for a sheriff though. If I get Jenny, that changes the whole game. Meaning, if I get Jenny, that means I'm not going to start off with a medical person. That means I'm not going to recruit medical personnel planned on doing in this playthrough. That'll be extra challenging seeing how this is going to be full on lethal. So I got to be very careful. And then I got to recruit somebody the first chance I get. That's 1,200 influence points. I really want Jenny though. Wow. I like Carver. Yeah, I can get rid of Patrick. Always cool. That's all right. I'm not gonna even look at that. That's an interesting combination. Doesn't eat as much, but I already have somebody that's computers. That's pretty good. So let me not even look at that and tempt myself. Great cook, cancer survivor, was in ROTC. How do you even pronounce that? Nebuchadnezzar? So, Gerald TC, great cook. People tell me they love my cooking. I don't know. He's a cancer survivor. He's a builder. Was in ROTC. Or was that Nebuchadnezzar? Right? I like Virgil a lot better. Why does that keep happening? I'm really getting a lot of cooking now. Green Thumb Voyager, what does that mean? Plus 50% gardening experience. Because I need the food. See, the whole thing is you need food, and then you need morale. That's why I want the cook, and that's why I want the gardener first in this playthrough. And sorry about that. The computer is just a bonus, and I was just going to get a health person because I feel like that's very important. But that means I have to play very cautiously, so this is going to be low and slow. And I will have curveballs on, but I don't know. I may tamper with it a little later. Start off real easy and then kind of amp it up as the game goes on. I mean, Green Thumb might be good. I think I might start off like this. This is gonna be so weird. Yeah. So we'll see how these three go. Yeah. Gardening, cooking, computers. Okay. Let's. One sheriff. Well, I'm bound to have a sheriff throughout the people that I will like run across. So she's very important. I just like these features, man. I don't know. I'm keeping it. We are going to start this. I solidified it. We'll watch this intro. We'll claim the base.
And we're empty. Again.
So whose turn is it to find more fuel?
Not me. Last time I almost got ripped apart by a feral. I have a better idea. We could settle down here instead of moving on. I admit, it looks better than the last couple of towns we came through.
Now that you mention it, it does feel kinda homey.
It's settled. This town is where we'll set up our new base. We just have to find a spot that's defensible, maybe with some room to expand.
Yep. All's the read. New mission, a new home. Okay.
It's time for us to find new digs.
Enough of this wandering bullshit. Let's go grab a house.
Somebody's aggressive. And we have so much. Oof. Oh man. I don't plan on releasing this until I got a month. Pretty much have my channel.
Is that it?
By the time you see this, if I put out this video, plan on releasing the first video. I guess the first week in June is what I'm looking towards. We'll see. That's when I plan on doing this whole channel thing. Why am I doing it? I don't know. I was just inspired to. I think I'm fairly decent in this game.
Loader.
I really love this game, and I'm excited for State of Decay 3. I don't think that's coming out until 2027. And I wanted to kind of get my practice on and gear up for when that release happens, because when it does, I'm on it, and I want to make a series. Hold on. Okay. Just as I was recording, that comes up. I shall be right back. Back. Now, oh, just happened. There we go. Back to the grind. Craziness. I just realized they followed me up there. Oh man, come on. I wanted to loot that place. Please no feral. Please no feral. That'd be an exciting gameplay. But for the crowd that wants to watch me in action, I'm not gonna do all those weird cuts. I'm not gonna be fast paced. I'm gonna take it real easy. For real. If you're interested in that type of gameplay for about 45 minutes to an hour, that's what you're gonna get here on my channel. Taking time, thinking things through right on the spot. Very minimal things will be planned out, but this is how the channel is gonna be. Deep thought, good conversation, and maybe some witty responses here and there. That's it right there. You know, one of my big you know, there's a few people that I look at. I've been watching for a couple of years now, actually, about maybe 3 years. Well, more than that, but one person I've been looking at for a little bit. But a few years ago, I finally subscribed to him. But his name is Jeffrey Card. He goes by Orangutan on YouTube. Man, I love his State of Decay play. He doesn't do all that choppy YouTube edits. He's one of the developers.
Yeah, I'm laughing on the inside.
And I just like the way he just has his commentary. He plays it very slow, real chill, and has some of the best commentary. Another guy is Brian Maynard. I like his live play. He does a lot of live YouTube playthroughs. And he has good, man.
Let's do this the right way for once and find someplace safe.
He has a good following and very good insight
Put that.
on the games that he plays, especially State of Decay. Sunny Games is somebody that I'm getting into. Been looking at him for a couple of years now.
Step 2, find useful stuff.
He does live, but not as often, especially with State of Decay.
Yep, totally meant to do that.
Rookie move. And Jay Talbot is somebody that I just got introduced to. I may have been following him for less than a year. The way he plays, he's real fast paced, and he does a lot of quirky things in his playthroughs. Like Orangutan or Jeffrey, he plays it just as he is. And so does Sunny, for the most part that I've seen. Brian may dabble into like mods here and there, which is cool. And he's really aggressive, so he's like, I'll play it, you know, lethal without cure. And so he'll go through a whole lethal playthrough without having the ability to make play cure. And that's kind of like how Jay does his as well. But he plays his, I think, a little bit more aggressive than Brian, because he'll be like, oh, I'm just going to play with all All juggernauts are gargantuan, and all hordes are doubles in size. And it's like, that's crazy. So, yeah, I'm not doing all that.
We need to find some place to settle down.
And I'm not to that level.
It's pretty heavy.
I got you. So, don't expect none of that with me. I'm too basic.
The place has been bled dry. Time to move on.
Sound like I heard somebody sneeze. Was that it? Dang. I'm glad that search crash didn't bring any zombies this way, especially that horde over there by the... Oh yeah, they're in there. Taking turns using the potty. I may turn this into maybe a 30-minute episode that may or may not be released. I'll just repeat the same stuff on the first installment. Oh no, let's not do fast search. Let's not do that. Oh, saw something. Can't see. I just don't want a feral. No. No feral, please.
If only I had room for it.
We need to find some place to settle down.
Somebody better have room, you know? There we go. Alright. There's the crib. Nope. Oh, lordy. Yeah, you must get got. Sound like it hurt or tickled.
I'm here. Time for me to get to work. It's locked.
Man, come on.
Figures.
Brain damage ever since the day I was born. I was used to what they used to say I was on. Can't remember the words. They say I never knew which way I was going, but every time that must be wifey upstairs yelling at them. The offspring.
Deadhead incoming all
Camera angle is just atrocious in this house. Had to wake him up from his beauty sleep.
Little elbow grease, and this could be home. The brainless are gone, so it's time for us to claim this place and move in.
All right.
That's not a bad idea.
And well, with that, I think that's where I will end it with this episode. And then I'll come back and start getting things put together. I will. Well, I
Pipes
guess
are
I
working
can.
and the breaker box is connected.
Yay.
Enjoy your water and power, everyone.
Let me not shut it off.
After everything your people have done for us, we wanted to help you out. Swing by and take whatever you need.
Okay, let me do this and then I'll end the episode.
Our first priority has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place. So far, so good here.
Well, that's good news.
We need some eyes out there. You
Okay.
up for it?
I'll end it after I get a few things from.
Hey there, business partner.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Just drop all this off. Make some room. So I gotta get a garden going. I guess I can.
You got something for me?
Sure, I guess so.
Wow. Scraps of circuitry. I mean, the Raider's gone right now. I gotta get that, right? I don't plan on spending no more than 1,000. I need circuitry. I'm not paying 500 for 20 of these seeds, that's for sure. That's going to cut well into my budget. So I'll get a fuel, drop it. I'll get one food. It's 500 to spend. I don't plan on. Medical is probably something that I need. And I can afford to get, I'm not going below 3,000. Install this mod to increase our yield. I think I gotta get it
That's a lot of
to start.
stuff.
See, this stuff will help me out in the beginning stages. And you know what? I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it right there.
Supplies are home, safe and sound.
I'm going to be in this base for a while, and I don't know if I want to move to the center of the town or center of the map, that office space. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I want to skip it and go straight to the container yard, because I'm gonna need 8 people, and the way I have this this house set up, I can hold 8 people. 6 comfortably. 8 people. I mean, yes, but you know, we shall see. What are we doing here? So now I want to do using up all my labor. So I want to get this morale situated. And so I have seeds. I can do that and get that morale up a little bit. Of course, I only have that. And so let me see. Maybe I'll call it quits here. There's nothing that I want.
Let's make a deal.
Sure, I guess so.
I'm good. I just need to do a little scavenging, and that's what I'm gonna do. The next episode, maybe I should just buy these. I'll just buy them. Forget it. I wasn't planning on going past 3,000, but I think this would be worth it. I'll wait on ethanol and chemicals. I can get those. I'm doing more scavenging. And this builds up her stuff. Jenny. I'm still Jenny from the block. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. Alright. And notifications popping up over there. I don't. Okay. Alright. That's how we do that. Okay, so that looks pretty good. All that. She only has 25 experience. As far as her thing goes. Okay. I wish he had a really good hero bonus. That's not it, to say the least. Okay, let's see here. Just give me 4 beds. I don't have anything besides that. Okay. Let me get the medical up. Oh, I was like, wait a minute.
Works for me.
Okay.
Let's call that good enough. Great.
Chemicals, got seeds, got ethanol. Pretty good in that regard. Oh, and then I can do this. I forgot. It's me. I love that feature. Thank you, Wushu Studios, for that feature. Okay, so I think this will garner me day 1. I think I'm gonna do medical first.
I'm glad we've already got a start on building this base up into something real.
Okay.
Things better turn around soon. We've got too many unhappy people on our hands.
So I need to go here, and I'm gonna scavenge up here. I forgot to go up there. And so I'm gonna work my way slowly into that. In the meantime, this is where I'm going to bid you an adieu. I will play this again maybe tomorrow, and that'll be the actual first episode. I don't know. Feel like I still should release this one, but weird things just happen. And yeah, that will be it for this episode. And stay tuned for episode 2. And no, I'm not going to say subscribe and like. Aww. You should already know to do that. I'm not saying that every video. I'm not. You just do you. I'm going to do me. Until next time.